Hello? Was I just not talking this whole time? Was this muted the entire time? Oops. How embarrassing. Hello everybody. Hello Patchwork Bear, Very Monte, Shell, Baxon. Hello everyone. Sorry, I could have sworn my shit was on. Hello, Clover Station. Hi, hi. I said a bunch of bullshit and no one heard it because I forgot to turn my mic on. I have so many, like, tools here. Like, too many settings. Just in complete silence. I'm like, you know, let me do what I usually do. But what I was saying was, this Friday, I was wondering too, I'm like, damn, no one's like no response. I guess I'm washed. But I was saying that today I want to do a very quick stream. I promise this time I'm not gonna hold you guys for 5 hours again. But I want to do a quick stream just to figure out the most efficient way to do um the fucking Dungeons and Dragons game. Cause like I have a few ideas, but I'm like I don't know what's more fun. Cause originally my idea was to. What was my original idea? It was to do like a lottery thing where I would randomly generate a name, like a username, to pick the action that your character will do. So you're all controlling one person. So imagine if there's like, I don't know, let's say we get max 20 people. So you're all controlling him. And we so the idea was generate a random username that's in the chat, have you guys pick the action. But then I was like, I don't know how to do that. And there's no guarantee that everyone that's watching is actually watching. Some people just put it on the background. I don't mind that. Some people just lurk. So yeah, so I'm like, I don't want to like wait for someone who's probably just lurking to do something. So I was like, all right, well, let's see what else we can do. So my other option was have those on Twitch, by use channel points, so you can, because that is a guarantee that they're locked into the game. You know, someone's actually taking time to do an action in order to have control of our guy. But then I was like, that kind of leaves out the YouTube chat. And I don't want to leave out the YouTube chat. I really want everyone from both platforms to be able to engage in the game. So then I thought, okay, what if we do it by, sorry, young boy's boobs are distracting me. What if we do it by voting? Think of us wretched. I love my YouTube guys. I always think about you guys. Because I feel like, I don't know, YouTube's just very fun. But Twitch has so many more, like, things you could do. YouTube doesn't give a fuck about streaming. I don't know why still. But, so, my other idea was, have everyone vote on a poll. But then, I'm like, I feel like that's gonna take a long time. You know, I don't want it to stunt the game. To slow down the game even. I feel like it might slow down the game. So I'm like, what if I do a mix of both? Maybe? So my final idea is to... Ooh, maybe you should be naked. My final idea is to have it so that if you're on Twitch and you give away, let's see, I forgot how many points was the channel points. I think it's like 2,000 channel points. If you give hold on, I got it right here. Let me explain. So if you're on Twitch, you will see this little this little worm. That's for you guys. That's worm food for you guys. Hold on. Let me find my thing again. Okay. So you'll see this. That's for you. And this is where you can engage with channel points. So if you're on Twitch, you should have some channel points. I don't know, maybe a couple thousand. 2,000. I made it high, very high, because if you do the John Cena 2,000, I am the controller now channel points, you will literally be able to overtake the whole brain of the character. So if you're like, I want this character to flirt with, I don't know, Professor Dookie, if you give 2,000 and you're like the first, if you're the first one that shows up and you give 2,000, you will be able to, that will be the decision, the overall decision that the character will make. Alright? So you only get a few of these. You only get 5 of these. So then this, this other one, I hope this makes sense, by the way. This other one is a suggestion. So the first 3 that I see that give 200 points, it usually shows up here. So the first 3 that I see, I will put those options in. Oh my god, my jazz. No, my jazz. Hold on. I don't want my jazz to stop. Okay. So the first 3 options I see will be the 3 options that everyone can vote on. Does that make sense? Does any questions? I wait, I'm gonna work on this Nikki Jack. Beard? Beard? Makes sense? Does it? Okay, I hope it makes sense. That's why I'm like, you know what? I should do this stream because I need to make sure I remember, like, what the rules are. Right? Okay. So, let me finish this Jungle Boy because, you know, I might as well finish what I started. Yeah, there are also other rules to the game. Hi, crying, whining beetle. Hello, hello. I'm just telling everyone about like what we're doing today, which is trying to figure out how this Dungeons and Dragons game will happen this Friday. I want today to be the day where I make all the mistakes and everything. I feel like he should be a little nervous because he's naked. This what? This Friday. Oh, hi Charlie. Hello, hello. Streaming. Oh, sorry. It's a quick one, I promise. What? Also, YouTube is so slow for me. I don't know if it has been this slow for anyone else, but it is like unbearably slow. Yes, you are the guinea pigs. Hello, Floop Floop. And NYC Tori. Yes, I did see the new Jurassic Express speedball vlog. It was so cute. Jack is so annoying. I love it. I love it. I loved that he was humiliating Lucha a little bit. I'm like, oh, I love this dynamic a lot. It's very good. I'm trying to get his, like, body. I haven't drawn his body in a while. Hi, Tomatito Aesthetic. Hello, hello. I want like a cuter pose. real quick. Just real quick. Yeah, I really hope everything turns out good. I've never done this before, so just prepare for lots of error anyways this Friday, because I feel like it's just gonna... It's just bound to happen. But I'm excited. I'm excited. It's a very light plot as well. Very, very light. Because I meant for the game to be a one-shot. Don't do a small live. Hi, B6066. You know, I'm afraid it must be a short one. Because I gotta exercise. I gotta get my body healthy today. I do lots of home maintenance. The home being my body. I also have to read, you know. Don't worry, I'll stream this Friday. It'll be a nice long one. Depending. I will say it is Halloween this Friday, and people here in my neighborhood, they love Halloween. So if the music is very loud, like so loud that I can't stream, I will have the stream Sunday. Guaranteed. I'm hoping that that won't happen, though. Okay. You know what? Let me just look up a reference. I'm really into references now, you know? Hi, Dorkwa. Hello, hello. Man hiding... Man hiding penis naked. That should help. I have played, D&D before. That is how... Actually, no. I met my girlfriend before D&D. But that's how I came up with Dinky. Yeah, that's how Dinky was born. D&D. The only thing that I, like, can do with Dungeons and Dragons... It's a wild search. All I'm getting is porn, unfortunately. Which is not what I want. Maybe... Oh, I know what he'll do. He will be holding a little lucha plush. Hi, Gothic Horror. Hello, hello. Dinky and diners and drives and drive-ins. But yeah, I the only part that I like can sort of do is the story and acting, I guess. I'm not good at the technicalities. Like, there's not gonna be any fucking like points really, because I'm like, I can't keep track of all that. But there will be okay, maybe there will be some points, but like, okay. In my D&D game, there will be something called trust. Your trust points. You will only have 50 trust points. No more, possibly less. But you can't get any more than 50 trust points. And if you go below a certain point, because you can lose points if you keep fucking up royally. So the more you fuck up, the less trust points you get, which means the harder the game gets. So I think that'll be really fun. Dee dee dee. Okay. I feel like Jungle Boy wouldn't be like nervous about being naked, honestly, but I like shame, so yeah. Hi, Sar Milton. And yeah, I feel like it'd be really fun. You know. I also need to warn you guys that I am not a voice actor. So the voice acting is gonna be very rough. It's gonna be very it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But I have a lot of fun doing voices, so hopefully that'll... Hope I can get away with it. Actually, let me give him his wound scar. I feel like Scapegoat will always be a part of him. So I'm gonna give him his C-section scar. Yes, it will be usual time. It will be usual time. Hi, little deathmatch. Hello, hello. I'm gonna give him his like little tail. And now Luchasaurus. The scar. That's where the goats came from. I tried voice acting yesterday. I generally just couldn't raise my voice. I know you. You have to be very you have to be very unashamed about getting loud. That's what I've noticed. Is like the louder I get, the better I think I sound. Stigmata bush. I can't add a bush on the stream. I wish. Let's see. I don't know what a dinosaur like body looks like. Ooh. Hi, Elmesh. Hello, hello. Yeah, it's like reading to kids. I used to love in school. Sometimes we would have like classes where we would have to read a book out loud, and one of the books were what's that book called? Alice in Wonderland. And I remember all the kids were like, because no one likes doing reading out loud. It's a little humiliating sometimes. But a lot of the girls, I went to an all girls school, all the girls were kind of like reading very unenthusiastically. And I don't blame them. But then it was my turn to read. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have a little fun. So I did a bunch of voices. And it was to a point where every time we read, they're like, all right, they're like, can Jay read? And I'm like, oh my god, girls. Of course I can read for you all. So that was kind of a nice way to get myself into voice acting and stuff. Where's the jar? No jar today. The jar is specifically for when I'm feeling so low that I have to like put Dinky in danger. But I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling confident. Add the bush. Yeah, I'm drawing on a tablet. I am drawing on an XP Pen 5.6 Pro. Tinky is stored away. Anti-bush tree. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. In this house, we love bush. A different, not that bush, not the political bush, of course. Aw, thank you, Apocalypse, and hello, Total Solar Apocalypse. I love Jungle Boy's hair so much. I'm so glad that he is having fun again, you know? I hate this Lucha, by the way. I gotta make him cuter. He's just like a homunculus. I think he should be more flaccid. There we go. I think he also will be like some type of like oh god, I always forget the name. Some kind of fertility doll as well. Dun, dun. Okay. If I only knew what like a toy looked like. God, whatever. Doesn't have to be perfect. He needs its peanuts. It's very important. Alright, Luchicito is here. Just get his tail. I think he'll be dead. I think that would be cute if he was dead. There we go. And maybe he'll have the Y scar. Cause I'm pretty sure Jungle Boy like got in there, you know. Damn. That'd be cute if he's dead. Scary is cool. I love depicting little dead things. It's so fun. Okay, now we just gotta get the knees in there. Knees are tricky little things sometimes. Like naked knees. I could do a pretty mean clothed knee, but naked knees, it's a little hard. Okay, does this make sense anatomically? I think so. But does he look naked? I feel like he doesn't look naked. Always back just in time. The start of a psychopath. No, I'm normal, I promise. Only a little weird. Let's see. Something about his body is not connecting in my brain. So we need to redo that. I think what I need to do is look at the whole picture. Damn, so if this is here and that's here, that means his legs should be this, right? Yes. A little nervous knee action. That's always nice. Oops. Ding, ding. Disney. That's how he gets the ladies. Yeah, I think shame does add to the nakedness. Sometimes I feel like it's shame or just pure unabashed like confidence, you know? There we go. I don't want to look like I gave him like a BBL though, but I guess like whatever. All right. There he is. Oh, I got a hats off to you. Thank you, Oh Nash. Reached a 3-stream streak. Oh, I hope I have my notifications on. I'm gonna be so mad if it like just doesn't say anything. Cool. Thank you, El Nash. Hi, Uneasy and Uncertain. Yes, we are having a quick stream just to test out the Dungeons and Dragons game. Even though I know right now I am not doing that, I'm drawing Jack because I got distracted. I'm gonna make his horns tiny because he's not angry anymore. His waist is so small. He like has IRL a criminally small waist. It's crazy. Now you've done it. Now I have to look him up. Hold on, I gotta look up his waist. Yeah, he's a fawn. He's a little fawn. I'm trying to say it without the thick Jersey accent. Fawn. Sometimes it sneaks up on you. Alright, where is he? Look at his tiny waist. Hi, Sarita Dukes. Hello, hello. Come on. There it is. So small. I love the inversion, you know? Like the way it goes in like that. But that's one of my favorite hip shapes, when men have it like go in like that. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, I was. Yes, I did not stream Sunday because that's that Sunday, I believe, or this Sunday that just happened. That was my off day. But I'm like, I can't do such a what it what would it be called? The stream that I feel like has a lot of elements that I haven't done before. I'm like, I should like prepare and do a test stream because I'm like, I need to be a little bit prepared. Let's go! Congrats, Charlie. Smartest person in the world. Smartest person in the UK. Right now, he looks very shy. So cute. I'm gonna give him his boots because he's gonna look even more naked if he has boots on. So. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's rotate that. Let's flip it. My brain meat is huge and do is my. What? Oh, hi, Guilty of Love. Hello, hello. Welcome to your first stream. All right, he doesn't look too bad. I think his chin is a little too small, though. Like, he looks a little too baby. So we're gonna bring that out a little bit. Just a little bit. Because we also don't want to make him look too manly either, because he's just not super manly looking. Who stole his clothes? That's a good question. That is a good question. Who stole his clothes? I think it should be Nicholas Jackson. A little prank. Very like college prank. What the fuck does his mustache look like? I don't even know what a mustache looks like. So demure. I hope my friends aren't here because they would bully me so bad if they knew I was drawing Nicholas Jackson stealing Jack Perry's clothes. He's truly grown on me. I hold on, let me get a picture of them. No, don't tell him, please. My reputation. These are the Bucks. They are such an eyesore, but this one's whatever. This one is interesting because he has a severe gambling addiction, and I think that's so funny. And for me, it's like that's like a surefire way to get me to be interested in you as a character. So I'm like, I'm really happy about that. Majima, who's Majima? And hello, that one jellyfish. Hello, hello. I'm trying to look for like pictures of them now. There we go. Ugh, God. I can't look at him for too long. That is not Matt Hardy. Let's get him. Oh, I forgot they have circle heads. That's why he doesn't look like him. He's a circle head. Oh. Oh, from Yakuza? Majima. Oh, they do kind of dress like that. They have that flair a little bit. Okay, okay. Let's lock in again. Circle head. Circle head. So important to get their circle heads. They're like dimes. He's like crying. This addiction is so bad. He looks terrible, but I like that. I think he should look terrible. Let's see. I'm gonna draw with the vest, because that's my favorite iteration. And he's going to be holding it here. I'm thinking he should have like a box of like clothes, and it should say like donations, like he like gave it away or something. But I'm like, I don't know if that makes sense. I think I'll just draw him with a knife. I think that's funnier. Should really be like close to his chest. He's really contemplating it. Like a Robin Hood. Was like Robin Hood. He's like, he's crying because it's kind of hard for him to do. But he's like, I will not be fucking made a fool of. He needs that money for gambling. Exactly. Exactly. See, you guys get it. God, he looks... I love how terrible he looks. But yeah, I feel like that truly has made him so interesting to me. Because before, I'm like, I didn't see a reason to care about the Bucks anymore. Or at all. I never did. I never liked the books, but I feel like now there's reason for them to have matches. I like that Nicholas is he's constantly Daddy needs his slots. He's constantly asking Tony Khan for like money matches, and they keep losing more and more money. It's so good. I'm obsessed with it. That's a great way to, you know, get people to care. I think people sometimes forget that wrestling, you need a reason to care about the match if you're gonna watch it, you know? I love the Broke Bucks. I think I like this more than the EVP gimmick, which I didn't really like, but I liked their outfits because it was really bad. He's like shaking with rage. Oh. There we go. Okay. Aw, Jungle Boy is your OC to me at this point. I've OC-ified him. Thank you. Hi, Buzz and Bia. Hello, hello. Yeah, it's Lucha. He's donating everything besides the boots. He's so far, he's I should do like a shadow. It's like kind of tragic. I love tragedy and comedy. Alright. So I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna box them in, as I love to do. I love boxing people in. Alright. So we're done with that, which had nothing to do with what this stream was supposed to be about. Is that his appendicitis scar? It's his C-section scar. Okay, so I'll color this later. Oh my god! Fresh Pickle, thank you! Fresh Pickle! 06, thank you for the subscription to Twitch. You are the first subscriber of the Twitch stream, which means that you get a free doodle request. Let me know what you want. It could be anything. Just keep it simple, keep it fun, and I'll try to get it done on stream or off stream. And I will post it on my Twitter, Blue Sky, and Tumblr, and here. But yes, take your time. But yeah. Thank you again! Oh my gosh. Hee. And it's always so fun when people subscribe. Alright. Down to business. So let's go to the other room for now. I've actually prepared an entirely new scene for this Halloween. But for now, I don't want to spoil it. So for now, I'm going to take us to the other screen. Hello again. We're going to be here for now. And I am going to change my skin to this. Because I love being this. So, let me also move. I don't know where I'm going to go. I think I'll go here. Okay, so I'm going to go here. And now, let me move this chat here. And we're gonna go to this place. This is what I call our D&D test. So, as you know, this Halloween, I will be hosting a Dungeons and Dragons Halloween murder mystery party. I've been drinking Shirley Temple's. Hey, if you make it, you know. Oh, but yeah, it's we all know what a murder mystery is, right? Someone croaks and you gotta figure out who done it. But for this test, we're gonna do an entirely different setting, entirely different whatever, because why not? So this is gonna be so hard to do. I'm trying to, but this is why I decided to do this test today, because I'm trying to figure out like what would be the easiest way. So, during the stream, I will sometimes do a series of polls. We're gonna try the mix. We're gonna try both points and polling, because I think that'll be fun. So a poll will look something like this. And hopefully it should trigger, there we go. Okay, so there's your poll. It's on the screen and you see it here. And if you want to vote, you either vote 1, 2, or 3. So if I want booty, that's number 3. Vote 3, sorry. You put 3 and it should show up there. Hello, Dewey. All right. We're gonna do a series of these. Ugh. Hopefully the poll runs long enough. If you guys think it's too short, I can run it a little faster. But sorry for like the spam text. But yeah, so it's something like that. So we're gonna do a little, yeah, just a bit short, right? Okay, so maybe we can, let me edit that actually while we're here. So I think that's 30 seconds. I guess we could do like a minute each poll. Would that be good? Let's see. Is it commands? I think it's actions. Hold on. I gotta put on my techie hat. Alright, so we'll try 1 minute. Because right now it's 40 seconds, but I think an extra couple seconds wouldn't be bad. Okay. So let's try this again. So I'm gonna do a poll, and let's try and make a character. So I'm gonna give you guys 3 options. Let's say a character, if you want the character to be a human, or a dog man, or a fairy. Okay, so there's the poll. So if you want a human, you do 1, dog man 2, fairy 3. So you just gotta do exclamation point vote and then the number you want. I might even give us like a couple minutes on Friday to warm everyone up to it, because it could be a bit of a learning curve, but this is the best way to involve every single user. All right, 29 seconds left. All right. Right. Let's see, it's between Dogman and Fairy. God, the fucking chat landfill. Oh, it looks like there's a tie. Bro, no tiebreaker? Okay, so it's between Dogman and Fairy. It looks like one more person voted for Dogman, though. Yeah, it was a very close race. It is... It's okay, I'll start a new poll to get... Oh, okay, it's gone. Alright, so... It's between Dogman and Fairy. I am gonna do the tiebreaker. And I'm gonna say... It will be... Let me see. Let me get the wheel. I think that's the best... Wait, don't look. That's the best tiebreaker. Wheel of Names. Oops, forgot about this. Oh, this is the movies for me and Charlie. I don't want to overwrite that. Classroom name picker. We saw, no you didn't. No one saw anything. Okay, so what was it, Dogman and Fairy? So it's between these two. So let's see. Alright, Dogman it is. Dogman. Okay. Oops. Don't look again. Okay, so... Oh boy. Okay. So we are a Dogman. We are a Dogman. I'm gonna write this down somewhere. Dogman. And this is where, if you have channel points, and if you're like, I want to speed this up a bit, or I have such a good suggestion, I need it to say it now, or I'm gonna die, this is where you can put in your 200 points and throw in a suggestion. And yeah, if you want, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to always see them. That's the only thing. I gotta see if I could do like a notification or something, or I might just have to keep Twitch open. But yeah, you can totally throw in like points and be like, can we have a pet rat as well? And then I could put that in the poll and then you guys could vote. That's another little fun thing we can do as well. But okay, so we are a Dogman. A Dogman's face. I mean, we could vote on that. We could totally vote on that. So do we want our Dogman to have dog with man face? Dog face with man body. So we could do one or two. So there's your other poll. So you can decide if you want it to be something beyond man-made, you know, man-made horrors beyond comprehension. Saved up by name. Yeah, so if you look, you guys might have more votes than you think, you know. Huh. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. This is so glitchy, but it's all we have. Alright, everyone wants dog face with man body, it seems. Jeez Louise. Let's see. Let me look at the thing. Okay, it seems like we've all made our choice. Dog face with man body. Typical. Typical. Okay. So, I'm just doodling him right now. Super freaky out Twitch. I don't know why it does that. I gotta edit that a little bit. But okay, I'm gonna make us a muscular guy. Because I think that'll be fun. It's not Halloween. I thought it was Halloween. Hi, Fresh Pickle. Hold on. You know what? Maybe I'll take us here. Oh my god, I'm so tiny. Okay, I'll take us here so that you could see me like work on our guy, our fucking creature. What kind of dog head? There's so many dogs. I'm gonna give him pants. Grr. He's a tough dog. It's a big old. Oh, hell yeah. Big stepper. Okay, awesome. Or Speedo. See, if you have channel points too, you can be like, if you want to completely take over, you could use your 2,000 points to be like, make that a Speedo, and then we can do it. So hopefully we can, but then I feel like you guys would end up wasting your channel points. I mean, it would only be channel points specific to my stream, so you wouldn't lose your channel points in general, I think. He's not potty trained. Alright, so what kind of dog, like, I know there's like roles that they have, so I guess he could be either a brute, what's the music guy? The music man? Fuck. I forgot what they're called. The one that plays the music. Hi, House Party. Welcome. We're here in time for our troubleshooting of our D&D game coming up this Friday. Bard, thank you so much. Okay, Bard or... Oh, I'm so sorry, Neonline. If you guys do get, like, a shit ton of ads, please go to my YouTube. You can run away from ads on YouTube. There we go. Yes, I'm gonna stream a very bare bones D&D event this Friday. When I say bare bones, I mean bare bones. Like very bare bones. I'm so bad at this game, truly. What? Okay, so then the third could be like a wizard. Okay. So then we should be able to see it here. There it is. So you can vote either brute, bard, or wizard. So again, this goes by numbers. I should do like, I should write a number next to it just in case too. So you got like 40 seconds left. Which number is bard? Bard is 2. It's from top to bottom. Wizard. Let's see, 16 seconds. So it looks like Wizard is winning. Yeah, I think adding a number would help for sure. My only worry is every turn taking this long, you know, as you guys don't mind. Okay, so it looks like wizard won. Okay, so we are a wizard. All right, let's go to scene. So wizard is the winner. So let me get him a wizard hat. So this is just like vanity muscles then. All right. There he is. the wizard. And now all we need, we have some chests here. He's a hat at once. He's been going to the wizard library, working out his brain. Alright. His cave? Demanding chat. Hold on. There we go. There's his cape. He's so cool. He's so strong. So menacing. There we go. You're welcome. Okay. So, now that we've gotten our wizard, you're making him too powerful. He is quite OP, isn't he? Is it OP? Yeah, overpowered. Okay. So now we have our wizard. He needs a name. And now this is the part where things get very specific. And I feel like this would be fun to include the channel point system. So if you are on Twitch, you are on Twitch, that's okay, Monday Stars. Hello, hello, welcome. If you are on Twitch, if you have 200 points, you can use that to suggest something in the poll. So I can give you a chance to do that if you like. If you need help figuring out how to do that, just let me know. Oh, here we go. Okay, fresh pickle redeemed actions. Sweet Darl. Okay. Thank God I have little views on here because this would be impossible to do. Okay, we got Daryl. I like that. I like Daryl. Any other people would like to use their Twitch points to suggest a name? We have 2 more slots for that. If not, I could totally whip something up. Give you guys a minute. Wonderful. I do like the name Daryl. That's a cute name. Sweet Daryl. Alright, I will fill in the rest then. Very well. Okay, so I'm thinking... Mooch? I think Mooch would be cute. So next to the names will be numbers, and that's the number you're gonna put when you vote. Just so hopefully it's a little more... makes a little more sense. And then maybe... Ooh, Lick could be the 3rd. Alright, sending in the poll. So here's the poll. Fuck, man, I keep losing my place. Wooch. So there's Daryl, Mooch, and Lick. So all you have to do is just write the number next to the name of who you want the name to be. Alright, you got like 20 seconds left. Oh, we are Daryl and Mooch are head to head. Aw, I'm glad you think this is fun. This is quite fun. I love being able to see it on the screen. I think that really helps. Alright, 9 seconds left. Daryl is stealing the win. Daryl is stealing the win. Okay, so Daryl it is. So the winner is Daryl. So this is Daryl. I'm gonna call him, he needs a title, The Great Daryl. Yay, your points were not in vain, Fresh Pickle. Thank you so much. Daryl made a comeback. Alright, so this is Daryl, The Great Daryl. A wizard. 3.5. Okay, so this is your guy, Daryl. I want you to keep this character in mind as we play our very short Dungeons and Dragons game. Now, the way I play Dungeons and Dragons is literally just role play with some minor rules. I guess that's what Dungeons and Dragons is, anyways. But I'm gonna send you guys the PNG so you guys can like look at him. Okay. Let me send it here. Okay. So here's the link so you can look at Daryl and just keep that on the side while we engage in this Dungeons and Dragons game. All right. Let us begin. Other screen. Let me change my skin again. Hold on. There. Okay. So you are Daryl. This is Emma's baby. Your name is Daryl, and you are from, let's see, where would you be from? There's many places. You could be from... So again, like the points could be used to also help me out with suggestions if you have any. That could help too. But you gotta use the Twitch points. Because I would just take random suggestions, but I feel like there'd be too many messages. But okay. So, whoopsie dozy. Poll. So, you are... What's constitute? I do like that one. I will steal some randomly if I see. But, you know, maybe we could make it so that... again, this is a workshop stream, so we're just figuring out what works. What we could do, too, is... If this is gonna be the way it is, because I expect more people... for some reason on Friday because it's Halloween and stuff, so I want to keep things steady. So if there is this amount of people, like 13 on Twitch, and hold on, let me let YouTube load because it is so slow. It's not even loading. I'm getting nothing. 24. So if it's 24 on YouTube and like 13 on Twitch like it is now, I can totally just take suggestions from the comments. But, hi Manolo. but, if there are too many messages that go by fast, like with suggestions and everything, I will prioritize the, points suggestions. Does that make sense? So, I will prioritize points suggestions over chat suggestions in general. If it's a little wild, but if it's nice and easy as it is now, no, not capitalism, fair, socialism, or whatever, clownism. So yeah, so you can suggest things in this chat for now because there's not a lot of chatters at the moment. It's actually, I like it like this because it can make the game go a little faster. So, all right, I hope that all makes sense. Tushin. So our name is the Great Daryl. The Great Daryl. And we are from, let's see, we got Wins Constitution. I like that place. I like that. Florida. Or Dog World. World of Dogs. Okay, so those are the 3 places. Let me just get the thing out. Okay. So you may vote on where our wizard should be from. Why do I keep turning into this? Hold on. So annoying. Like, does that just happen when I, like, leave the stream? No. Okay. I don't know why that happened. Alright. Let me enlarge this. So, we have 20 seconds. Florida is taking the win for some reason. No one likes Dog World, World of Dogs. Alright, that'll be an interesting place. All right, so it looks like Florida is the landslide. Oh, is the landslide winner. Okay, so Florida wins. So the dog man, great. Trying to figure out his name. Dog man, the great Daryl Wizard is from Florida. Ah, the world of Florida could be the world of dogs as well. All right, so your name is Daryl, or the Great Daryl, and you walk into this very nice and calming, with a nice cinnamon aroma bar. It is the year 1607. It's very old timey. We're in an old timey place, and you walk in, and it looks pretty nice. Not many customers here, but you have a feeling that you're gonna run into some pretty pretty interesting characters at this bar. After all, it's the 1600s, baby. We're in the future now. Okay, is this in Florida? No, this is not in Florida. This is in old Jersey. This is in Jersey. Old Jersey. Ye old tavern. Okay. So you you walk in and you run into this bar. Let me do this again. We're in England. We're in England, but everyone speaks different. So you run into this very kind this very kind bartender, and he greets you with a nice welcoming smile, and he says, "Hiya, my name is Cappy. I've been working here for quite a long time. We don't get many customers here. You look pretty cool. What's your name?" And you respond with, "My name is..." Well, how do you want to respond? Do you want to respond with an air of confidence, like very air of confidence, or would you guys prefer to be meek, or maybe I like Nunya. I'm gonna take that from you, Nunya. Okay, so you can respond in a myriad of ways, in these three ways. He's staring at you and he's blinking with his icy blue eyes, looking at you up and down. Maybe he's kind of into you. You're not sure, but he's now kind of like just anticipating something. He's he really likes people, you know? So he's watching you stand there for a bit, and we're just taking in the scenery again as we're thinking, do I want to how should I approach this guy? His you think his smile is a little bit creepy, but he's very genuine in his approach. All right, so it looks like oh, wow. So we want to be mean to this guy. I see. We gotta resist. We don't have to riz him up. I mean, you can if you want. All right, way to go, chat. So, as he asks you, what brings you here? You say, you scoff at him and you say, none of your business. All right, none of your business. And this makes him. Why am I huge again? I don't understand why this keeps happening. Hold on. My shit keeps... Oh, it must be the numbers I'm pressing. That must be it. Hold on. Give me a second. Yes, that's what it is. Okay. I gotta use my number pad this time. Okay. I'm also going to shrink myself because I think I'm too damn big. I'm too damn big. There we go. Okay. So, you respond in a very rude way, and it kind of takes him back. It takes him aback a little bit, and he's like, "Oh, okay. Sorry about that, I guess." And he shakes his head, and he's like, do you want anything to drink then, maybe, Mr. What's your name again?" And you reply sternly, "Daryl." the great Daryl to you, actually. And again, he's taken aback and he's like, okay, I don't know if I might have offended you or anything. Could perhaps maybe an ale or a non-alcoholic fizzy drink might appease you? Great Lord Dogman Daryl, he says. He's kind of sweating, you know, he's a little nervous now. He feels like he's made a bad impression on a very important person. Put the water on the floor. And you can choose. You can choose what you may want. So you can get the ale or alcoholic drink. Or the drink. Yeah, you're scaring the bartender, guys. I hope you're happy. Oh, did I fuck it up again? Did I get big again? Yes. Blast. There we go. Locked in. Why don't I move myself here? Dum, dum. So he's standing there. Hands are shaking a little bit. He's a little sweaty. He's grabbing the bottles again, you know, to make sure they don't fall off his hands because you've made him so nervous. Now let's see. Billion ale. You guys want to get him drunk? That's crazy. So now that we're playing this game a little bit more, is 1 minute too long now, or is that still good time? Also, ale 1. Alright, so we have ale. Dun, dun, dun. Does Darl have the brain of a dog? I feel like Darl has a brain of a man, but the instinct of a dog, perhaps. But yeah, if 1 minute, because that was a minute long, that poll, if you guys feel like that was too long, let me know. If you guys feel like that was just fine, let me know, because I want to see how that goes. Daryl went to college. I mean, it seems fine. Methinks. Let's see. All right. Hi, Charlie son. We are playing very bare bones D&D rough draft of a game that we will be playing this Friday on Halloween. We're trying to work out all the kinks and everything, just to make sure that, you know, things go smoothly. You know, it's fine. Cool. Daryl the Great. Okay, so we picked the ale, right? Okay, so you begrudgingly snatch the ale from his hands and you gulp it down. And he watches you and he's like, whoa, okay. He sees that you are a very thirsty dog, so he gives you another ale and you gulp that way. You slam it down the hatch, and he blinks at you and he kind of smiles at you again. You know, his job after all is to please the customer, and it seems like you were pleased. Now, as you finish gulping down your drink, you hear a stomping sound. A stomping sound, and a little bit of wetness too, because it was raining outside. So you hear muddy shoes stomp their way into the ye old tavern, and walks in a man with a loose tank top that looks like he got it from maybe a garbage can or something, jeans, or maybe in this instance trousers and boots. And he's bald, and he has a scowl on his face. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to get to that again. My bad. Anyways. Oh. This man walks in. Sorry, he wears a vest. And he approaches you and with the same scowl on his face, and he gets real close. And he's like, let me see if I could oh no, stream lag. No, oh my god, don't tell me we're lagging. Let's see, my frames seem fine though. But let me see how bad the lag is. Hopefully it's not too bad. Ugh, god, I'm sweaty. Okay, let me break into my John Moxley. Let me double check actually. The stream lag is good. Is it good for everyone? It's okay, cool. All right, it might be Twitch throttling your shit, maybe. House party. Was it house party? That's it. Yeah. Okay. So, in walks a man, and he walks over to you, gets in real close, and he says, "Hey," says, "What's your name? Hmm." Let me do my John Moxley voice. Ahem. What's your name? All right, and I'm gonna write down some options. You could say Daryl the Great, you know, do a little emphasis on that. And, or you could be like, what's your name? Or, if anyone has a suggestion, you may. I'll take one more for a suggestion for the last option. It's like he's really here. John Mox. Oh, sorry. The stranger is eyeing you, wondering what kind of creature like you is doing in a place like this. So I'll take Sweet Daryl. I like one of those. Last name Dingus. First name Ima. Okay. Ah, fuck. I did the thing. I keep doing that. I keep fucking my shit. I keep transforming like a wolf in front of everybody. Okay. Oops, I put 2 for last. Sorry, I put 2 for that one by mistake. Sorry, I'm a little dyslexic. Who I'm fucking their shit. Oops. Alright, okay. Everyone unanimously wants to be an asshole to John Moxley. Okay. So, so he asks you, what's your name? And you look him up and down, and you with so much confidence say, what is it again? First name? You say, first name Ima, last name Dingus. And John Moxley blinks, and he says, huh? And he thinks about it. He's really thinking about it. And I'm gonna actually have us roll to see if he falls for it. I think that would be very fun. So I'm gonna go on a site. I forget that there's dice in this game as well. A little roll dice action. Oh, thank you, Wanalo. Yes, there are for certain things we have to roll. We stunned him. Okay, let me just get a D&D dice roller somewhere. I wish they had, like, I don't know, sound effects. I think that would be fun to have, like, a 3D roller, you know? Dice roller. Oh shit, Google has one. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I keep adding dice by mistake. Let me reload this. Okay, we have our dice roller here. I have to figure out how... I want a 20 dice. But I don't want this. Oh, okay. All right. So we have a dice roller. Okay. So I think 10 or more. If you get 10 or more, there's a good chance you can. I do have die actually. I should like find it. I don't know where it is though. We have to fool him. Okay. So he's sitting there, and if we roll 10 or more, we can get him. We can get him. So let's roll. Let's do a roll. Okay. Not looking good. So we rolled a 5 on trickery. So, you know, here's the first name Ima, last name Dingus. Or is it Dingus Ima? I got aggro. What? So Mox, sorry, the stranger is taken aback, and he's like, he gets right in your face. He's like, are you fucking calling me a dingus? And you think I'm an idiot? Is that what you fucking think I am? So he's really mad. He's pressing his chest against yours angrily, and he's about to brawl. And he's like, you know what, punk, you little pipsqueak, you little chow. I'm trying to do the voice without like ruining my voice. Gruff. I'm trying to get a gruff voice. How about you give me one of that cider of yours? And he snatches it. He's like, give me that fucking drink, pipsqueak, and he gargles it down. Real pissed off. Can the bartender save us? The bartender is looking. He's kind of like hiding a bit. He's peeking under his desk. From under his desk, he's kind of scared. There's not really anything the bartender can do. Not to mention, you have been very rude to the bartender, so he's not really going out of his way to help you out. So sorry. I knew this would happen. So he's really pissed off, and you know what? He does a little whistle. I don't know how to whistle, so imagine a whistle. He does a little whistle, and in comes a woman with a very smoky eyes, a creepy guy who just gets some from all fours, and a very, very tall, muscular Swiss man. I don't know how to whistle at all. And they all look at you, and they're really pissed off. So, you know, the Swiss man says, Are you picking a fight with the John Moxley, man of Jersey? Scoundrel of Jersey? You know, Pac, his name's Pac. The little one Pac comes up, and he's like, I'm gonna do my best Geordie accent. I'm not good at accents. He's like, you'd best apologize to John Moxley. And the woman who is named Marina Shafir, she just looks at you very scarily and cracks her knuckles. So you are in a bit of a twist. You can choose to apologize. I'm sorry, my bad. I'll get you your drink. Or you can roll for a chance to somehow get on this good side. Use your wizardly powers to kind of like erase his memory. So you could do either of those. Apologizing might help, but you can try to, you're a wizard after all. Wouldn't it be cool to try and test your wizardly knowledge? Every time. So you're looking at these 4 guys, and it looks like you're pretty outnumbered. It would be very, very risky to attempt your wizardly abilities, but it seems that you are confident that this can work. So again, if you roll at least a 10 or more, a bunch of nuts, 10 or more, it can work. So this is a roll to erase his memory from like at least 5 minutes of his memory. Oh, okay. Look at you, the great wizard Daryl, 18. So you're pretty good wizard, might I say. So you take out your wand, and the tavern is like, oh my god, he has a wand. Everyone gets down under their desk, they're screaming, and you raise your wand up high, you swivel it around, a bright green glow glows around your wand, and Mox is like, what the the stranger, Mox, yeah, because you know his name now. Mox is like, what the and then you blast him. You blast him with your mighty wand, and everyone, because you are such a strong wizard, it is such a potent spell, everyone's memory is erased for like at least 10 minutes of everyone's memory has been wiped. So including the bartender. So we have a second chance at life here. So you dust your cloak off, your cape. The Chad Daryl. So you wipe off your shit and you re-enter the tavern again, and you are faced with the bartender again. He says, "Oh, hello there. Nice to meet you. Hey, I've never seen anyone of quite your physical look before. Usually we get full humans in this tavern. What's your name? And what would you like to drink?" So you have a chance you could choose to be kind this time, or fuck, I keep doing that. Or you can just be a dickhead again. Those are your options. Bug man. I gotta change the shortcut for that. Oh, we're in a tight race right now. After that comment, it was just a little microaggression. Alright, so a lot of us are choosing to turn a new leaf. Power word kill! We cannot kill the bartender, Charlie. We can't do that. Alright, it seems that most of us, I think he's just trying to strike a little conversation. Maybe he was a little racist. He didn't mean to. This is a year before the great president, the great President Bernard of Sanders came about. So we're still in a bit of an unwoke century right now. All right, so we voted for Daryl. Okay. So you actually you think about it for a little bit, and you think, you know what? What has this poor bartender ever done to me? So you say in a nice, not too chipper way, but not mean at all. You just say Daryl. The name's Daryl, and he says, "Oh, Daryl. That's actually the name of one of a frequent customer here. He's really cool. He sometimes likes to give me little gifts, and then, he goes on and on and on, and you're trying to be nice, so you nod and you nod and you nod, and then you kind of interrupt him and you say, "Hey, I'd like a drink," and he says, "Oh, of course." He's just so happy. He's so happy that someone finally decided to treat him like a human being. So he says, he's pouring 2 drinks, or he's pulling out 2 drinks, and he says, "My name's Cappy, by the way. Would you like Hold on. Would you like an ale or a just cuz I like you so much an energy boost non-alcoholic spritz? What would it be, pal? So, energy spritz. It would be. Whoa, we are so mean to Cappy. So Cappy's feeling really good. It seems like you probably made a new friend, perhaps. You know, we find friends in such unlikely places, you know? Alright, so I feel like we're all going for the energy spritz. I think that's been tempting us. So if no one minds, we're just gonna go with it. I don't wish to befriend this man. Ah, come on. So like you grab the energy spritz and you chug it all down, and suddenly you're hit with like you're hit with this newfound like physical strength. You start doing push-ups and you pick up Cappy and you pick up Cappy and he's giggling. He's like, oh my gosh. Sir Daryl, this is so unbecoming. You're lifting him up, you're picking up weights, you're feeling good. And yeah, you got buffed, so you should thank your new friend. So, yeah, everyone's laughing and hanging out. They're very impressed by this new dog man wizard that just came about. Again, like we don't get a lot of like animal guys here. You are not hit with a fireball. So, roll to see if we drop him. Fine. I also would like to see that. So we're still we're kind of like think of like how people throw a baby up and down, you know? So we're throwing him up and down and he's giggling and blushing. So let's see. No, you do not drop him. You almost drop him actually. It is a little bit shaky, but you're able to. He kind of goes a little whoa, careful there. You put him down, and you know he dusts himself off a little bit. Magic missile. No magic missile. You're saved for now. So everyone's having a good time. We're hanging out, and suddenly we hear the muddy footsteps, clomp, 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 and in comes that same guy who you now know as John Moxley. So he pops up and he says, "Hey, why don't you give me some of that fucking ale you got there?" And you now know that John Moxley is a pretty notorious gang leader. And you're not sure if you should take him up to, you know, give him the drink or kind of try and like one up him again. The fuck you mean ale? Hold on, let me get all the options. So you could do that. You could be like, what do you mean ale? Or you could actually just give him the ale. No one has tried to give him the drink. Or you could fight. You could physically fight. You're feeling pretty good. You're feeling pretty strong, you know. Those are options you can do. Unmovable rod and ale. Alright, so here are your options. Remember, Moxley is a powerful gang member. So remember, if you fight him, you might have to deal with the rest of the gang. Keep in mind that. And you might not get lucky this time if you memory erase again. What class? That's a good question. What class is Moxie's? Pretty mid to high, I guess. I don't know the terms, but He is not a level 1 guy. I would say he's like a level 10 kind of guy, you know? Okay, so thankfully we have all decided to put away our egos and give him the drink. We give him, we kind of hesitate a little bit because we're thinking, man, this guy's such a fucking dick. Level 10 guy. So yeah, you kind of you're a little reluctant, but you do hand him the drink. You give him the drink. And he's like he's actually pretty happy. You give him the drink and he's like, "Hey man, what's in this stuff? This is some pretty good stuff. I'm feeling pretty strong, pretty energetic." He starts doing laps around the tavern. Everyone's like, "Whoa!" Cappy is a little bit. He's kind of in the corner, kind of frowning a bit because that was kind of meant for you, especially. He's not really taking too kindly to his drink being passed around like that because he did brew it himself. But nonetheless, Mox is he's feeling pretty good. So he kind of pats you, pats you on the back really hard, and you kind of like double over a little bit. He's very strong, and he says, "You're all right, kid. You're all right. The name's Mox. I don't know if you ever heard of me or anything. I feel like you've never been here before, considering that not many." He looks you up and down. Dogs come around here. Dogs. Someone gasps because dog calling like the these anthropomorphic people the names of the animals they are is a bit offensive. So you're kind of offended by that, but you can see that he doesn't mean harm. He's just a little bit he's just a little bit ignorant. Why we're not fireballing Moxley. We are dogmen. So you can like politely correct him. Let's roll for it, actually. I think it'd be funny if we rolled. So we can roll to correct him, and we can see if he responds. So let's see. Okay, so so you try to politely correct Mox. You're like, actually, my name's Daryl, by the way, and we prefer to be just called either dog men or animal people. And Mox is just like, he's just nodding and nodding. He's like, yeah, whatever. Anyways, not many animals come around this part. He's like, I don't mean to get into politics or anything, but I feel like people have been getting a little sensitive about like how we like call other people. Like it's literally 1607. Like, come on, like what is this awake bullshit? And you're like, oh, you kind of have to listen to his rant a little bit. He doesn't have hair, Mono. It's already gone. But he does pause a little bit, and you can see that maybe he does feel a little bit bad about what how he kind of dismissed you that way. But he doesn't correct himself, so we can't curse him, and we can't kill him. So he looks at your wand and he's like, you're a wizard, right? That's pretty cool. That's pretty bitchin', actually. We don't really have any wizards either in my gang. My gang, we're called the Death Riders. You might have heard of us. You've never heard of them. This is your first time coming here. Racist Moxley roleplay. And he's just kind of like, can you do a spell or something? Can you do like a backflip or whatever, or like turn someone into a frog? in his party. So, do you want to entertain him, or would you rather? Would you rather? Oops, fuck! I did it again. I've been changed. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. It's a test stream. It's a test stream. Okay, so we can either entertain him, do a little, bitch, that's true. Saying bitch into a dogman is very offensive. Entertain him. Oh, actually, you can turn the ale, turn the Fritz into wine, or you can turn his head into a frog. No, turn him into a frog. So these are your two options. I'm so confused, but also very intrigued. Hello, Eleanor and Briao. We are doing a test D&D stream. Oh, excuse me, for this upcoming Friday, because I will be hosting a murder mystery party, and we're just trying to figure out all the kinks and everything, and see how it goes. All right, I see we're avoiding frog. Are we scared? We're gonna be like Jesus with this one. All right, all right. Oh, it's a tie. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. I see a frog is happening. Frog could be risky. Frog could be risky. Frog with a man's face. Alright, so we've chosen to turn him into a frog. Okay, good luck everyone. So you smirk and you say, yeah, sure, I got a few tricks up my sleeve. And you take your wand and you give him a little... Actually, we should roll to see how powerful that is. I want to see what kind of frog he's gonna become. I think it'll be fun. You guys can also ask... Can you ask? Yeah, and whatever. If you have suggestions, we can roll for it as well. All right, so let's roll for this. Whew, phew, okay. So, you take your big wand, and it's a nice white. It is a white big beam, and his Moxley's eyes go huge. He's like, holy shit. And you blast him with it, and Moxley immediately, there's a big poof, and what was once a large 6-foot man is now a 1-foot frog. And there's no more talking, but just ribbiting. And everyone in the tavern is like, oh my, everyone's talking. Everyone's so like enamored by this wizard dog man that's done something really cool. They haven't really seen this before. So 1-foot frog. Oh, I forgot it would be an inch. Whatever. He's a foot long. He's a big. He's a big frog. And yeah, all we hear is ribbits and ribbits and ribbits, rap, 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 and he's bouncing all along, and you know the bartender's giggling, and everyone's really just entertained by this all. Do we keep Frogmox? I don't know. How long does it last? It lasts about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Hi! Would you be... Hello! Welcome to the stream. So, he eventually turns back into a human. When someone kisses him, he is a human again. It was a temporary spell. I'm sorry, everybody. Does he have a brain of a frog? I think he would have the brain of a human still. I think that would be more interesting. So poof, a poof. It happens, a noise and the visual, there's a poof, and John Moxley is back, and he's like breathing very heavily. You know, he's never been transformed before. When someone gets transformed for the first time, it's very, very aggressive, and it takes a toll on them. So he's heaving, he huddles over, and he wobbles, and he throws up in one of the bins, and everyone's grossed out, and don't kill Moxley. And he turns to you and he wipes he steals someone's drink and he gargles his mouth, he spits it out. He turns to you and his eyes are very hard looking. And you think that you have possibly screwed the pooch. He looks livid. And then he walks up to you. And then suddenly he punches you. He punches you on the chest like a real punch, and he throws his head back and he's laughing. He's dying of laughter. He's like, dude, that was sick. That was fucking awesome. Dude, I was literally hungry for flies just then. I literally wanted to eat flies. Never in my life have I ever eaten a fly or had like the appetite of a fly, man. That's fucking wicked. And your chest is sore because he punched you, and you're like, oh, okay. I guess we're cool. You know, John Moxley, he's a tough cookie, but maybe he's not so bad. Maybe he's just a little intimidating, but he seems to like you. He seems to really like you. He's like, you really had me scared shitless there, man. I didn't think I would ever go back to being a human. You're all right for a dog. And then he says, hey, come with me, man. Come on. And, he turns to the bartender and does a peace sign, asking for a table of 2. And the bartender kind of begrudgingly says, yes, you got it, sir. And he gets you a table. There's not a dating sim. I am the pooch. Yeah, sure, we are the pooch. So you're sitting, there's a candle between the two of you, and he says, listen. He's like, you know what I could go for? A sandwich. And he really puts emphasis on sandwich. And you're like, I guess I could go for a sandwich. So John Moxley barks an order at you of, now, listen closely, guys, for John Moxley's order. I have it somewhere around. I actually wrote it down. So John Moxley says, all right, so first things first, I think you're really cool. I think you could be useful. You could be useful in the Death Riders. That's my gang, by the way, if I didn't mention it already. But I think Barks. Hi, 92%. Yo, welcome. He's so chill with us. You've enamored him. This could be a date. Who knows? But he says, yeah, you're pretty cool. But the first thing I do with every member of the Death Riders is that we first get the sandwich. I call it the sandwich initiation, where I ask for a sandwich and all you gotta do is get it for me. That's it. And the way he says it sounds a bit nefarious, a little bit. John Moxley, you still don't quite know him yet. And you're in, sorry. And I mean, I will give you the choice. So you can choose to be like, you could be like, all right, I'll get you the sandwich, or you could be like, can I Is he telling us to fetch? Oh no. So, John, he's a little problematic. He's not all, who of us has not accidentally told a dog man to go fetch? Dee, dee, dee. You should get in the kitchen. That's where Claudio is. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, I see we are all very offended by John Moxley's order of fetching. So he's sitting there, he's kind of wiggling about. He moves a lot. He's never really a still man. So John Moxley is looking at you, he's smiling. Established dominance. And you kind of look at him and you say in a bit of a light tone, and he's like, and you're like, you say, are you telling me to go fetch? And Mox kind of looks gets taken aback by that, and he's like, oh, sorry, excuse me, can you please get me a sandwich? God. He's like, come on, man. You turned me into a frog. I know what it's like now. We're basically like we share something together. That was a bonding moment. I'm basically animal now. You can get one yourself too. On me. It's on me. So so you're like, okay, fine. John Moxley has a special order for you, though. So you get up to, well, before all that, you get up and you're on your way to go to the bartender to ask him if he has celiac disease. What's that again? Good night, Charlie. Can I get a spoiler? What do we do? Fireball's not happening. I'm so sorry. But I love you. Good night. Say good night to the boys for me. So you get up and you kind of grumble to yourself, like, I can't believe I'm getting a fucking sandwich for this brute magic missile. And before you leave, Mox grabs your arm and he's like, hey kid, I never told you my order. And you're like, oh, it was pointless. I love you. Aw, man, Charlie's rage quitting. So he gets up to tell you his order because, he hasn't told you yet. You don't even know what kind of sandwich he wants. What if he does have celiac disease or something? So, gluten. Oh no. Well, I don't think he has. You want to roll for celiac disease? Let's roll for celiac disease. Let's see. Oh. Our dice disappeared. We can reload that. Okay, let's roll for celiac. Oh, okay. So he's like, listen, I got a bit of a problem. All right, I can't have the village doctor says I can't have too much gluten. I don't even know what the fuck gluten is, honestly. Just get me the fucking hardest, most breadiest Italian bread possible. Here's my order, by the way, all right? Now, you should write this down, okay? Because I don't like it when people get my order wrong. So, I want Italian bread, lettuce, tomatoes, salt, pepper, turkey, ham, salami, ketchup, mayonnaise, light, and I want it toasted, and I want it flattened. I want it as flat as a fucking loose leaf paper. You got it? And don't forget, I want Malta Goya. I want some Malta Goya on the side. You got that? You got that, Daryl? So I'll give you guys a little poll. So here's your poll. You can you can ask him to repeat himself, or you could be like, I got it. You can trust that you've gotten it. You'll be farting viciously. I'm actually gonna pick one of you guys to actually, and no playing back, no cheatsies. I want one of you guys to actually say the order. I think that'll be very, very fun. All right, overconfident. Okay, so you yeah, I should have thought of that before you said you got it. So you nod, and you're kind of like, I guess I got this. All right. Sure, got it. And he's like, all right. Mox smiles, and he gives you a thumbs up, and you. Well, wait. He says, wait, one last thing. Don't you want a sandwich? And you're like, oh, yeah, I do. And he asks, well, what do you want on yours? And I will let you do a poll for this as well. What? Who remembered that? Wait. You know what? Peanut butter and jelly. I'll take that. Peanut butter and jelly. So you tell him, I want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And he nods, and he makes his way to... He just leaves, actually. He leaves the bar. And you're wondering why you have to get the sandwich from in the bar, and he leaves, but it's fine. Anyways. You go to the bartender, who... Oh yeah, you scoundrels. So you are greeted once again with the bartender, and he's like, oh hey Daryl, welcome back. It's nice to see you. Do you want another drink? And you say no. Actually, I would like an order actually of a sandwich. And he says, oh, of course. So Daryl quickly leaves, and he comes back, and he has like a chef's hat, and he's tying an apron that says "Kiss the Cook," and he's like, okay, anything for you, Daryl. What do you want? What'll it be? So I'm going to ask. Well, you guys seem to know it, so I'm gonna take house parties. I'm gonna take house parties list here, and you will say. So you say, Italian bread, lettuce, tomatoes, salt, pepper, turkey, ham, salami, ketchup, mayo. Toast. I want it toasted, and I want it as flat as a paper, with the side of Malta Goya, and Cappy nods. The bartender's full of love and kindness. He's so nice. Oh, good call, Buff Shell. Yes, light on the mayo. He did say that. Oh, you're lucky. So Cappy whips that right up for you, and it takes some time, but he finishes it up, and he gives it to you, and he's like, I gave you a little side of pickles just because I think you're sweet. Now, you can accept these pickles, or you could downright reject it, because you don't know how Mox is gonna respond to having pickles. He was very specific about his order. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, there's a fucking. Oops, I put vote, didn't I? My bad, my bad. My bad. Hold on, except one. Definitely next stream, I have to figure out how to erase all the text that the bot sends because it's so much. Okay. He thinks you're sweet. Wouldn't you want a delicious pickle on the side? As game master, I do like to tip the scales a bit. So you can't always trust me. Sometimes I'll lead you into paths ye shall not go into. On the side. I love how much we're thinking here. We're really thinking about everything I say. I guess you guys know how much of a trickster I am. Okay, so we have a couple more seconds, and it is decided. We will reject the pickles on the side. So Cappy kind of frowns a bit, and he's like, "Oh, okay. I mean, it's fine. I just thought like maybe I just thought maybe you'd be someone who would like pickles, you know? Cause I like pickles, and I know like when I found my first friend here ever, before he died of tuberculosis, he loved pickles, and I just thought that maybe because we oh thank you Derby for the follow. On Twitch, you are now a wonderful worm. If you look below, you will notice your feet have become one mold, and that is your new body. I hope you enjoy. That is a new member of Daryl's brain. So, yeah, Cappy's really bummed out, and you kind of you feel a little bit bad. Oh, don't worry, Derby. No worries. No interruptions here. What if we lie? We can roll for that. We can roll for that. Let's see. We can roll to lie and say we're allergic. Hey, Kita, welcome. You're just in time for us to roll to see if we can successfully lie to Cappy. Yeah, it's the test. It's the test stream. Okay, oops. Okay, let's roll. Oh. Okay, so a 13. That's good. So he's looking at you, blinking, and you can see his eyes are kind of watering, and you reassure him. You're like, Daryl, I mean, you're like, Cappy, no, listen, it's not. Guilt tripping for pickles is very crazy. What? um, so yeah, you're like, Cappy, no, listen, it's not you. It's just that I'm allergic to pickles. I'm deathly allergic. My friend, woman cat, Casey, she actually died from having a pickle, and she had the same allergy as I did. And he's like, oh, okay. And he's kind of unsure about what you're saying, but he decides to let that uncertainty go because he's just so happy to have a friend. So he's like, okay, yeah, of course. I wouldn't want you to get like, I wouldn't want you to die or anything. I already lost a friend. It'd be bad if I lost another friend. So yeah, of course. Yes, I think Daryl does have a digestive system of a dog. I think that'd be funny. So, you make your way back to the table. Oh my god. And in comes Mox. And you both sit. You both sit at your. Oh yeah, your Malta. He's like, don't forget your Malta. We are not fireballing Cappy. He's such a nice guy. So you take the Malta and you go to your table, and Moxley comes in just in time. Who's screaming? Jeez Louise. Ugh. Gotta watch the stream, bro. We are a dog man wizard named Daryl, and we have run into John Moxley, and we're having a strange budding friendship right now. But yeah, so we make it to the table, and hold on, I gotta go back to Happy John Moxley. So we make our way back, and John Moxley has the bag of peanut butter and jelly. And you give him his bag, and he actually takes it and he inspects it. He's like, huh. He's like reading it over to himself, listing everything to himself again. Telling bread, lettuce, tomatoes, salt, pepper, turkey, ham, salami, ketchup, mayonnaise, light. All right, and then he pulls out the sandwich. Flat as my mother. I like it. Well done, dog. Daryl. Sorry about that. You're right. You know what? He's like, you know what, kid? You really are something. Usually people always get my order wrong. I don't know why. I feel like I'm really clear as to what I want in my order, but people tend to get it wrong. This one kid, this punk named Wheeler Yuta. I said the same list as I said today to you, and what does he give me? What does he bring back? Wheat bread. Neil. He's so annoying. Wheat bread. Fucking kid gets me a goddamn Scrooge burger. Like, he looks at me like an idiot and asks me, isn't that what you wanted? No, it isn't. It isn't what I wanted. But you got a good head on your shoulders. I think you should join the Death Riders as the wizard. In case we get into some kind of trouble or something, you could use your wizard powers to, erase people's memories or turn them into an army of toads. Wouldn't that be cool? Microaggression Monday. I know, I kind of want a sandwich too, I'm not gonna lie. This was a job interview all along. So, you now have the choice if you want to join Moxley, if you'd like to join the Death Riders, or deny, reject it. You might be remembering something. Oh, get out of there, Dewey. Go entertain your uncle. Okay. Looks like we are unanimously, seemingly, voting to join. You sure you want to join this gang? It is a gang. Ooh, you never know what might happen if you join a gang. Mox's enemies will be your enemies if you do join this gang. Just saying. Alright. I've seen enough. I'm like, what the fuck happened? We are joining the gang. That is an error, by the way, what you see. So Mox puts his hands behind his head and says, well done, my friend. You've chosen wisely. If you said no, I would have killed you. So I'm glad you said yes. It's really nice. It's going to be really nice having you part of the family. We've always wanted another pet. We have Pac right now, but I think having a second That would be kind of fun, don't you think? And you kind of give him a look, and let's see if our look will kind of remind Mox. Easy, easy. We're gonna roll. We're gonna see if our stare can make its way into John Moxley's psyche and tell him that he's being racist. Jade is dating some his ass. Listen. Okay, so you kind of give him a stare, and he's like, "What? What'd I say? Come on." And you are now officially. Yeah, give me that look. The fucking I'm upset look. So you are officially a part of John Moxley's gang, and you are given the good end. Congratulations, everybody! You are so lucky that that memory erase spell worked. Because if it didn't, you could have gotten the bad end so fast. But congratulations, you finished the test run of the D&D game. Hooray! Yeehaw! You guys truly locked in. It's not just a gang, it's a family. So, you guys did great. You guys did great. You are such great players. You guys are very good listeners, so I have to be a lot trickier with you on Friday. Despite the discrimination speedrun. Yeah, I hope not either. I think it's gonna be really fun. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna quickly finish up this Jungle Boy drawing. I think that'll be fun to just finish up with this. Oops. You didn't see that. Da-da-da. Look how smidgeny I am. I'm Christianito. Or I'm like a Crisito. There we go. Let me enlarge myself. Where is blah blah blah? There we go. Alright. Let me... There we go. Now we're talking. And let me switch back to art mode. Or, in this case, Dracula mode. Oh my god, I'm huge. I am big. There we go. Nick and Jack fan. Yes. I'm so glad you recognized him instantly. Abused Glenn Powell. You got it, yeah. This Friday, I'm gonna throw a lot of tricks at you. I think it's gonna be fun, because I could read the rules to you really quick. Later, Kita, thanks for hanging out. I could quickly read the rules. Oh shit, did I save it? Yeah, okay, thank God. Okay, so here are the rules for Friday. If you guys want to screen cap it, I guess you can. But, so... This was gonna be the original. I would randomly pick 3 users to suggest. I have to fix that though. I'm gonna change that. So there's gonna be accusations. So you can make accusations against someone, but you must have at least 3 pieces of evidence. So if you have a notepad for Friday, write it down. Yeah, you're gonna have to argue your point. So yeah, and like I mentioned earlier, you're going to begin with 50 points of trust. Anytime you do something that makes someone distrust you, you lose 5 points. You may gain trust back, which gives you 5+ back. And like I said, you don't want to be at 10 or below, because the game will get harder. me just move this here. There we go. Now I'm not too much in the way. But yeah, I think that'll be very, very fun. I think I've been able to figure out a good way to do this. Did you guys feel like this was fun? Was it did it take too long to do certain things, or was it just fine? Did it go smoothly? You let me know while I work on this junkie boy. Somebody's gonna end up with negative 25 points. It'll be all of you, because again, you will be powering one being together. Yay! Nice, nice. I got attached to the bartender. Rule number 1 of D&D is don't fall in love in D&D. I'm glad you guys liked it. I'm glad. I had a lot of fun. A lot of what I do is improv for these games, so I gotta read tonight. I gotta like speed run reading. I gotta get like knowledge in my head so words come easier to me and stuff. Hope Daryl shows up. I don't know if Daryl will make an appearance. The only thing that needed to be fixed was the voting system. So what was wrong with the voting system? I would like to know so I could like fix that. Was it too slow? Because I know like sometimes putting vote is like annoying, but that's the only way we can see it on the screen. At least for me, because it makes it easier for me too, because I can see it on the screen, and then I don't have to sift through so many like, what do you call it? Tabs and everything. I do want to eliminate the landfill that happens when we vote. That I don't like. I think it's very annoying. Let me see. I'll definitely do that after stream. Well, yeah, do let me know what improvements could have been made on anything. I am open to criticism. I'm not like Cappy. I won't guilt trip you guys. I promise. Oh, okay. So you want the voting graphic to be bigger. All right. That's actually very good. Okay, okay. Just saving this so I so I know. Yeah, the notifications are so annoying. So I definitely want to fix that. I think that is something you can eliminate, I hope. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Let's get some of these in. Let's see if I could just quickly color this in such an easy way so that we could end stream. Because I don't plan to go for 5 hours today. I've also had no break. There will be breaks this Friday for sure, because I think the game will go a little longer. And yeah, and I also have an actual plot to go with it. He looks so distressed. Poor guy. Hey, snakies. Gonna do this. His cute. I love his mouth because his upper lip is so much more out than his bottom. It's very charming. Plot like of Leia? No, like like a story. I wish I had a plot of land. Ugh, it's my least favorite part of coloring on Emma's paints. And do, 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 do. Color that. A little bit of this. Dun, dun. My only thing is, I don't know how long the stream will be. Because I'm like, what if it never ends because no one can figure out who the killer is? Or what if it like ends in like 2 seconds? That's gonna be hard. God, never ending stream. I just start the next stream and be like, alright, let's pick up where we left off. There you go. So cute. So precious. Ah, his clothes were stolen by Nick Jackson. Not even a little nose. The true D&D experience. God, never ending. Give him a bit of nose back. Let's fix that here. A little bit there. That's better. I want to make his mustache a bit bigger. There we go. Aw. The evil gambling Nick Jackson. Aw, thank you, NYC Tori. Thank you, thank you. I love drawing Jungle Boy's hair. It's so fun. Fuck, man. What am I doing wrong? This is generally the worst part of MSP is like trying to find the culprit. That has to be it, right? Yay! Okay. So now we have to deal with these lines here. Do a little of that. I don't want to... I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I don't want to like use black because some things I want it to have like a softer separation. You know, soft edge, I suppose. My Flux is like fired up, by the way, like it is on. So the colors might not even look the same at all in the end, but that's okay. Okay. Make him a little bit peachy. Or tan, whatever. He's pretty tan. He's a pretty tan boy. And his scar. Oops. My favorite, his C-section scar. Will let me paint it. There we go. Get Lucha painted up. Let me cover that. And how do I prevent this bleed? There we go. Yeah, it's a C-section scar. That's where the goats came from. Ah. Here we go. Blast. How did that happen? Oh no, he doesn't have pants. Almost made a huge mistake. Do you think Jack's aware of your work? It'd be so cool if he is. He did post one of my pieces on his Instagram. It was when he was Scapegoat. And I thought that was really cool. I hope he didn't see anything else aside from that, but I don't know. He does go on Tumblr now, so I'm like, oh boy. Oh boy. Hope he likes this one. It's so funny though, because everyone on Tumblr who like knows he's there, they're like, hi Jack, we hope we hope you like our work that we've made for you. And I'm just like, don't look at me. Do not go on my blog. Keep scrolling, please. The self says, nah. He literally birthed goats. It's not fair. Aww. Oh, now he looks extra naked. Awesome. Actually, that should be this color, because it says goat leg. Right, so cute. Oh, yeah, I feel kind of bad. I feel like he doesn't deserve this. Actually, I should make his horns green, because he's like a mix of Jungle Boy now. Oh god, the art I made of him and Christian too. Oh my god, I'm never seeing the pearly gates ever. I'm going straight to hell. Worth it. And we're gonna use a bit of blue. And the Princess A. That one's so tasteful and not crazy at all. Whoops. Alright, I gotta finish this up because I am getting the hunger headaches. Yay. That's all me though. That's my bad. I will be prepared. I will have food and everything for the stream. I think it should be more green. There we go. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, it's peanuts. I was actually gonna include Princess Jack in the short D&D test run, but I'm like, oh, this is too much lore. I don't have time for it. Okay, now let me do this. Oh! Oh my god. Fresh Pickle. What was your request for the doodle? Ah, as you were the first yeah. There we go, a little separation. You got me forget. I almost forgot. Okay, maybe we'll make it green. Fresh pickle on the side? What are you, what? What are we talking about? Oh, fresh pickle. That's the person who subbed. Ah, there you are. Yes, I will probably most likely do your request off stream, but I will definitely post it because I gotta eat. What am I doing wrong? What is not clicking with this? Oh. Was Daryl the great, like, half naked for the. Yeah, he just came in like this. Bro's been naked. Ah, Supernatural Castiel. Perfection. Good choice, good choice. Let me get Nicholas's head. Actually, I think Nicholas should be green with envy. No wonder why Cammy and Monks like this so much. Exactly, you had your charm. Why is he shredded? I wanted him to be strong. I will also do the same this Friday, so think of good characteristics. Fuck me, man. I gotta close my shit. Actually, that's fine, because I don't mind that being one color. Ding, ding, dong. That doesn't. Oh, I should have. I should have given him like 6 nipples. So true. My mistake. Dun, dun, dun. Whoops. And we will go with these eyes and these tears. And yellow. He didn't want to sound freaky or anything. You can't sound freaky here. Okay. So now that we have Nicholas, or Jiggles as I call him, let's add some interest here. Let's add some shadow. A little bit of shadow here. A little bit here. A little bit here. Maybe even a little bit here. Oops, oops. Okay. Now, where would they be? Maybe like a locker room or something. They're playing pranks on him in the locker room. So mean. Then in comes Jiggles, seething. And we will actually darken the room around. So I think that'll be interesting. Whoops. Whoops. And color that. And they're bullying him. Well, he was mean. He was evil for some time. He did wish death upon Kenny Omega. Well, let's add a little variation there. Let's make this a little bit more yellow. There we go. And we can darken this one, turn it into a different hue, perhaps. Alright. It ain't perfect, but it's honest work. God damn it. Maybe it's okay to be a gamer. Boop, boop. There we go. Okay. Aw. I think Jackson looks insane. Dum, 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 dum. Let's get some tile floor in there. Okay. He fucking hates him, man. He's like, I wish you were dead. You've ruined my life. Alright, now I'm gonna do a little fun thing and color the lines as best as I can in MS Paint. And then I will end stream for now because I have to eat. I will be doing the Castiel doodle request tonight as well, so you should be able to see it on YouTube posts or Blue Sky or Twitter or Tumblr. Yeehaw. Go back to color Nicholas a little bit. He's so funny to me. You go darker here though. Alright, and let's get a little bit fun with this liner. It's such a like task to color line art in MS Paint. You gotta keep track of like every time the line you want to color touches the line you don't want to color. Oh, so annoying. Okay, hopefully that'll do it. That's fine. I don't mind that actually. Then a little bit of nipple action here. I know, MS Paint's fun until it's time to color. It's like, oh god, shoot me. Whoops. Okay. Let's get in there. Like this one. Oh, ta-da! Here he goes. I'm probably gonna add some seasonings as well off stream. That'd be fun. What if I want the yellow? Ooh. Kind of like yellow, so I'm gonna go with that. Alright. There he is. Yay! Alright, thank you guys for hanging out at today's very, very short, very unpolished stream. I will definitely make sure I have lots of food in my system and take breaks for the coming stream this Friday. I hope to see you. It's on Halloween, same time as usual. I think it'll be a really fun time, and thank you so much for testing this out with me. It was very, very helpful. I'm glad I did it. Very needed. Thank you. And thank you again to Pickle for subscribing to me. Really means a lot. And I should have your doodle done by tonight. Thank you all again. Oops. Thank you all again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.